Well, hello, my lovelies. It's Murky Meg here. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of February, and it's with a very heavy heart that I have to announce that, unfortunately, the Queen, our beloved monarch, has caught COVID. This was announced on Sunday, and while she's said to be having mild-like symptoms, cold-like symptoms, and she's still on light duties, she did appear yesterday, and sad to say, she looked very frail. Now, I'm really scared for our monarch. It's an incredibly important year for her, for the Platinum Jubilee. We've got lots and lots of celebrations happening from now till a further 6 months. And it's really quite worrying that this has happened. Prince Charles tested, then Camilla tested positive. Now it seems the Queen has tested positive. Now, rest assured, she will be having the best medical care there is, and no doubt that she will be one of the very lucky few that is priority and gets the antiviral medication. My husband has also had such things because he is very vulnerable. He had his yesterday. Now, what that basically means is the spike protein that goes into our cell when we catch COVID, the antiviral medication acts as a barrier on that spike protein and stops it penetrating the cells anymore. So with the antiviral medication, you shouldn't get sicker than you are already. That's the theory anyway. My main concern is what happens if the Queen gets too ill to continue normal duties. Now, we know from multiple reports that Charles has stepped up and is doing quite a lot of the decision making, as is William. But we have things in the UK called councillors of state. Now, they act in the event if the Queen cannot undertake her official duties as sovereign on a temporary basis due to illness or absence of abroad, that 2 or more councillors of state are appointed by letters patent to act in Her Majesty's place. Guess who one of them is? Yes, that's right, her dear grandson, Prince Harry. Now, councillors of state are appointed from among the 4 adults next in succession, provided they have reached the age of 21. So the 4 that are current councillors of state are the Prince of Wales, i.e. Prince Charles, the Duke of Cambridge, i.e. Prince William, the Duke of Sussex, i.e. Prince Harry, and the Duke of York. Now, I'm sorry, but are those last 2 really capable of stepping in to the Queen's shoes? I think it's absolutely preposterous that those haven't been changed. I really do. Thank the Lord that we have Prince Charles and Prince William. Now, it's not entirely unexpected that the Queen has caught COVID. She'd obviously has been shielding, but we must be thankful that for the Omicron variant, because it's a lot milder. I can attest to that. I've recently had it. My daughters have had it, 2 of them. My youngest got it first, then me and my eldest got it at the same time. We tested positive on the same day, and then a week later, my husband got it. So it is very rampant. And while I felt absolutely shocking for a week, and it put me out flat on my back, it was like really bad flu, it wasn't dangerous. I didn't have problems breathing. My oxygen levels did go a bit weird and kind of fall a little bit on, I think it was about the 4th or 5th day, which was slightly worrying, but they jumped back up the next day, so there wasn't anything to be too concerned about. And, you know, the Queen, she's 95 years old, and with COVID, that is a worry. She's gone through an incredibly difficult year last year with the whole Markle debacle, and of course the whole Prince Andrew affair, which must have put her through the ringer. And this is just the icing on a very crappy cake, isn't it? But she will have the best advisors, the best care, the best medicine, everything that she needs, and I'm sure she's being monitored very carefully. My worry is with things like this, we don't ever get to hear if there's anything wrong. Now, hopefully she will be okay and she will be able to attend the service of Thanksgiving being held for the late Prince Philip at Westminster Abbey. Now, that's taking place on the 29th of March. So hopefully she will be fit and back to be able to attend that. I really hope so, because can you imagine her not attending Prince Philip's memorial service? It would be heartbreaking, wouldn't it? Now, it's still up in the air on whether or not Prince Andrew and Prince Harry will be there. Now, Prince Harry could very well miss it because he is at the moment suing our government, the Home Office, over the decision to not allow him to pay for police protection. There was a little bit of a weird thing going on. Now, when this first came out in the news, it was swiftly met from a statement from Montecito, California, that yes, he offered to pay for it. Yes, I'm not expecting taxpayers to pay for it. Actually, Harry, that's a lie, because the Home Office have actually said when you first put in your appeal, you did not offer to pay. Only when it broke in the media did you then go, woo, I'll pay for it. And thankfully, our Home Office and our government are standing strong, saying the Met Police are not for hire. Now, he's saying that he wants to bring his children and Meghan back to the UK, but his barrister told the High Court that he does not feel safe when visiting under the current security arrangements. He's arguing that his private protection team in the US does not have adequate jurisdiction abroad or access to UK intelligence information, which is needed to keep his family safe. So it's very unlikely that he will return. He may return on his own, but he's basically saying that he feels that he's not safe. His family is not safe if he returns to Britain. I despair, I really, really do. Now, the hearing, which is in front of Mr. Justice Swift, still continues, and a written judgment is due at a later date. Whether or not it gets in time for him to come back for the memorial, who will know? Will he be there? I have no idea. But let's hope that the Queen is okay, because she is so special in our hearts. She's an amazing woman. We will never, ever, ever have a monarch like her for a very, very, very long time. She is one of a kind. They broke the mould when they made her. They truly, truly did. So I know this is slightly different content than what I normally do, but my frame of mind right now, I need to focus on something a little bit different. So please excuse that this is not just solely focused on the gruesome twosome, but I think you will quite understand where I'm coming from on this. I think that our love, our thoughts, our prayers and our well wishes should all be with Her Majesty right now, and let's try and focus our well wishes and our thoughts to her overcoming this, getting better and being present at Prince Philip's memorial service on the 29th of March. And let's just forget those two, because we really don't want them there, do we? Sadly, I feel that Prince Andrew will be there, because irrelevant of what's happened and the settlement, Prince Philip was his father, and in a family capacity, he has every right to be there. He should be ashamed of himself. But hey ho, that's a whole other can of worms, isn't it? So I would love to know your thoughts. Send them out, put them in the comments, send your kind thoughts towards the Queen. She won't obviously watch. She doesn't watch me. Somebody in the royal family might watch me. I hope they do. Or somebody in Buckingham Palace might. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I quite like that thought. As you can see, I'm trying to just change up a little bit a few of my videos, and I've not put pictures in this one. It's just a soundbite and my logo. That's purely because of my state of mind at the moment, and I'm trying to be as easygoing on my mental health as possible. So I thought it was really important to get a video out and you to hear my thoughts, and and to be able to create a little community going and well wishes for the Queen. And that's why I've done it this way. It's slightly different, so I will be mixing it up from time to time. As always, I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.